What's up, y'all? Sacblack Nation on all platforms. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I truly appreciate it. As you come on in the room, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like, hit that share button. It's good to see every last one of y'all. I truly appreciate it. Man, I hope you're having a good day, good week, a month, and a good year. This is Friday shutdown day. I guess I want to know how you guys doing on this Friday shutdown day, man. A lot going on out there in the world, but I hope that you are surviving and you are advancing in life. Now, I gotta show the shirt. Ain't no sense in me being out here and you cannot see my shirt, man. Come on now, come on, Sack Black. That's what's up. That's Sack Black fan base shirt. Anywho's, man, I'm glad that you guys are out there hanging with me. And this is the Sack Black podcast, and what we're gonna be talking about today is man, we're gonna do a whole new series because it's gonna be called Around the Clock for Sack Black. It's called Around the Clock with Sack Black, and I should have put that on the title, but y'all know me, I be bugging sometime. But it's Around the Clock with Sack Black, and what we're going to be talking about around the clock with Sack Black is some things that we think can help you as you go through this shutdown before and after, because everything comes to an end, be it life itself. And this shutdown is going to come to an end eventually as well. But these are some things that we should be doing. I think you should be doing to help you not only get through the shutdown, but to help you just elevate yourself as you go and grow. So like I said, as you come in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like, hit that share button, and follow your dude, Sack Black Nation, on all platforms. That's what's up all day, every day. Today, what we're going to be talking about is stock flipping. We talked about it before, but that's going to be 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, we're going to be talking about stock flipping. The next episode is going to be 2 o'clock. We're going to be talking about apps like Upside. And then we're going to be talking about Adipole, Fanbase, Etsy ebooks. We're going to be talking about a whole lot of things in the next upcoming episodes. But today, what we're going to talk about is stock flipping. And I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm telling you what I do. So I want to make sure that you guys are not saying that Sack Black said do this and Sack Black said do that. He giving financial advice. No. I ain't doing none of that. I'm just telling you what I do. I'm not telling you what to do. Write that down. Eat that. Digest that. So you know exactly what it is and where I'm coming from. Okay. So also, in addition to that, I want you guys to check me out over on Fanbase. I got my Fanbase shirt on. Make sure you're checking us out over on Fanbase because I do a karaoke room over there on Fanbase. I gotta make sure you see me, man. Come on, let's push that down a little bit. I want to make sure you see me. There we go. I think you can see me now. Yeah, I want you to know that we do a karaoke show every single week over on Fanbase, and it's a real cool show, man. And even if you want to sing, come on through, man. We want to see you. Come on through. We don't care how you sing. We care that you sing. And if you do a tune, you come up on stage, man. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of coins on you. We're going to sprinkle you with some coins. Sprinkle. We're going to sprinkle you with some coins. So make sure you come on through. Check us out over on Fanbase, man, so we can love you up. And we'd love to hear your voice. We want you to monetize your content. We want to monetize your voice because we think that, the best thing about these platforms is you and your content. Don't think for a minute that these particular platforms will not exist without you and your content. No, that would not happen. So make sure that you're checking us out over on Fanbase, where you can be you without limits. And you can check us out, the Karaoke Barbecue Show, hosted by yours truly, Sack Black, every single Friday. I want you to check you guys to check me out. Check you guys to check me out. Come on over there, man. We're going to have a good time. And let's get into what it is that we want to talk about. Before I do, man, let me get something to drink, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm getting parched. Yeah, that's cool. That's what's up. All right, man. We're talking about stock flipping. Now, what is stock flipping? Most of you guys already know about stocks. And stocks, where they're traded on the S&P 500, things of that nature, the Dow, all that. And when I talk about stock flipping, man, I try to come from a very elementary type of concept. So if you speak very elementary, I can understand it, you can understand it, and we good. So when I talk about stock flipping, man, I'm talking about you investing in something that you know about, something that you use every single day. That's if you go to Target, you go to Walmart, if you like Nikes, you like Adidas, if you like whatever, if you like Captain Crunch cereal, whatever, the stuff that you use every single day and you love these products and you can shout those products out because you love them so much. Well, if you love them so much, you might as well be a partner in that business, right? Why not? If you can invest in Starbucks, Nikes, Adidas, whatever you like, Target, whatever, Walmart, whatever, why not invest in things that you love, right? So this is what we talk about when it comes to investing. Let's say that you had and you loved going to the store. Let's say you went to the store and you saw a can of Coke. You love Coke. Man, I love Coke. I drink Coke every day. I love Coke. Man, I got to put some Coke. I love putting Coke over some ice and having it chilled and then drinking it down, right? So you love Coke with all your sandwiches and your meals and stuff. You just love Coke, right? So you went to the store and you saw a can of Coke. And that can of Coke usually costs you $1. Can of Coke costs you $1, right? And normally you just go in and you buy the one can of Coke and you're done. Well, you went back to the store and you saw that one can of Coke, right? And it was 50 cents. So you took that $1 you were going to buy that Coke for, and you got 2 cans of Cokes, right? So $1, you got 2 cans of Coke. You went home and you didn't even touch them. You didn't drink them. You didn't feel like drinking Coke that day. So you got 2 cans of Coke in your refrigerator right now, and you got them for $2. Normal price is $1. Then you just happen to go into another store and those cans of Cokes were 25 cents. And you're like, dog, man, I love cans of Coke so much. Let me go ahead and buy me 4 of those for that same dollar, right? So you went, bought 4 of those, and you took those home, put in the refrigerator. Now you have a 6-pack. You got 6 Cokes. And you still didn't drink those Cokes, right? And then you went back to your store just off a rip, and you saw that those cans of Cokes were back to $1, the normal average price that you know them to be at. And you was like, oh my goodness. Wow. You're thinking that you bought those Cokes on sale. Your thinking is that you save money by buying those cans of Cokes. That's your thinking. That's my thinking. It's got to be your thinking. We got to be on the same page here. So your thinking is probably that we save money by getting those cans of Coke. So, okay. Let's say that you were able to go home, bring those 6 cans of Cokes that you bought, right? Back to the store. Well, you spent $1 on 4 of them, right? So how much money did you make off of that? Because the normal price is $1. Well, you made $3 from buying those 4 cans. And then for the other ones, the normal price is $1. You made another $1. So you made it $4 altogether from buying those Cokes. They say you was able to take those back and get those $4 for the $2 that you spent. $2 you spent. Now the $2 you spent, you made $4 for those $2 that you spent. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about stock flipping, because we're buying stocks on sale and then we're going to take them back to the store, cash it in, and then we're going to get whatever money that we made off and we're going to pocket that. That's what we're talking about with stock flipping. Now, me personally, like I said, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'll tell you what I do, right? So when it comes to stock flipping, I only flip tech stocks. I only flip tech stocks. I only mess around with tech stocks. You know why? Because if I do something outside of tech stocks, then what's going to happen is I'm going to get all discombobulated and things ain't going to go my way. I'm doing something outside of the norm. I don't know what I'm doing because these are products that I don't know about. I'm getting outside of what I normally do. These particular stocks I know about. I'm cool with. I'm chill with. I'm like, okay, I know about that. I know about that. I'm interested in that. I got that part. We can do this. We can do this. Right? So I'm only flipping tech stocks. You can flip whatever stocks you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling the concept. The concept is first and foremost, you invest in things that you're familiar with, things that you use, right? Things that you love. You, like I said, remember we said you drink a lot of coffee, like Starbucks, you go to Starbucks every day. Why don't you buy you some Starbucks, right? Buy you some Starbucks stock. You like Nikes, you put them on head to toe, up and down. You got Nikes on. Okay, bro. Why don't you invest in some Nike stock? It seems that you love it. So go ahead. Why don't you invest in it? Right? Whatever it is, you shop at Target all the time. You shop at Walmart all the time. You know, whatever. Lululemon. You love Lululemon. So, hey, whatever it is that you love and you can vouch for it, you tell somebody else to get it. Hey, you might as well invest in that thing. You might as well invest in a thing that you know about. And if you don't know about it and you want to invest in it, do some research about it. Go do some background on it. See what it is that you're invested in, right? Know about it. Become very, very well versed in the things that you want to invest in. So when we're talking about stock flipping, that's what I'm talking about. And the number one thing when it comes to me in stock flipping, the number one thing, take a note. Write this down real quick. Get a pen. There you go. There's a pen. Here. You ain't got a pen, I'm gonna give you one. Here. There you go. Where's the camera? Right there. Is there it? Boom. Here's a pen. There's your pen. Go ahead. Take that. Take that. And go ahead and write this down. Number one thing when it comes to investing is you never invest money that you're going to need over the next 2 weeks. Ever. You don't invest your Similac money. You don't invest your car note money. You don't invest your rent money. You don't invest your baby money for diapers. You don't do that. Never invest money that you need, bro. Invest where you can sleep. That is called risk tolerance. Let me get that pen again. You can write that down. There's that pen. Write that down. Risk tolerance. Go ahead and write that down. It's called risk tolerance. You only move money to invest in that you can sleep that night. If something goes awry and things don't work out your way and you lost $10 and you're like, man, I'm all right. I'm cool. You lost $20. Man, I lost 20 bucks. Man, I'm looking all around the house, man, turning furniture upside down, trying to get that $20. You probably should not have invested that $20. You probably should not. You go with the things that you are comfortable with and only invest money that you are comfortable where you can sleep at night. That's a fact. And I'd say that's rule number one. For me, that is rule number one. Rule number one. Okay. Now, when it comes to stock flipping, do your due diligence. God, you know what? Let's get something to drink so I can't get my words out. Do your due diligence, right? Now, here's the stocks right here. These are the ones that I look at constantly, right? NVIDIA, Amazon, Microsoft, Oracle, because Oracle is now a part of the family that's going to be owning TikTok, Oracle, and Apple. We'll go back one more time. Let me get y'all another pen because it looks like y'all running out of ink. Here you go. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. NVIDIA, Amazon, Microsoft, Oracle, and Apple, right? And this is what I'll be doing. What I'll do is I'll see one of these stocks. I'll take a look. Let's say Amazon. Okay, take a look at Amazon. This week, how is Amazon doing? Amazon is way up. Green light, green light, green light, green light. Everybody's rushing in to get some Amazon. And I'm like, nah, that ain't on sale. Remember what we was talking about? That can of soda, right? Can of soda is regular price. But now it's $1.50. It's overpriced. So you're like, man, I ain't spending no dollar. The regular price is $1. Why am I spending $1.50? Why am I spending $2? No, I'm cool. So I'm seeing that Amazon is not on sale, just like that can of soda. Amazon is not on sale. So, nah, I'm cool on that. So what I do is wait. Let's go take a look at something else. Let's go look at Apple. And Apple stipulates that Apple's down $1. Apple's down $1.50. Okay, that's this week. Let's take a look at the last 2 weeks. Okay, Apple's down not only $1, it's down $15. Oh man, my antennas are going up because that is what I call being on sale. That's what I call being on sale, right? And Apple, these products, Apple is probably just going to go back up to what it normally is. Remember when we're talking about that can of soda, that normally that can of soda is $1. Now it's down. It went all the way down to 25 cents. Eventually, that can of soda is going to go back up to that $1. You got it at 25 cents. It's going to go back up to that $1. Go back up to the $1. We take it back to the store. We'll get our money, from that gain. So that's when I'm talking about stock flipping. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Third grade level. We're going to look at a stock. We're going to see if it's on sale. If it's red, if it's green, that's not on sale for me. For me personally, that's not on sale. So I'm going to check out NVIDIA. I'm going to check out Amazon, Microsoft, Oracle, Apple, and I'm going to watch and see if it's going to the red. How long has it been in the red? If it's in the red this week, well, was it all green last week? It was all green last week. Let's say it was green. It went, let's say that can of soda. We're going to come back to the can of soda. I think that's where we should be. The can of soda was $1. We said it was $1, but it went down. Now it's down to, let's say, 75 cents, right? Let's say it went down 25 cents, right? But it's been like skyrocketing all for the last 3 weeks. That means it's been high up there and it only went down a little bit. Well, if it was high way up there and it only went down a little bit, that's when I'm saying that it's probably going to go down some more, right? So this is just my thinking. Remember, I'm not telling you what to do. I'll tell you what I do. And that's my thinking when it comes to stock flipping is if it only went down a little bit and it went way up there, then I might want to wait and see if that thing is going to come down some more because it's over evaluated. It's like that can of Coke, it blossomed all the way to $2.50, but it only came down 25 cents. Well, that's not telling me nothing. It's still not down to the average, right? It didn't go down to average. And let me go back because I told you that it was $1. It came down 25 cents to 75 cents. No, that was incorrect. Let's say that it blossomed to $2 instead of the $1, but it came down 25 cents. Now it's $1.75. And you're looking at it like, oh, it came down. No. It's still over evaluated. So scratch what I said earlier. That was wrong. that was the wrong scenario. So if it blossomed all the way to $2 and came down 25 cents, that means it's still over evaluated, right? 75 cents. It's still over what the normal price should be. So it's probably going to come back down to its natural price. So I want you guys to. That's my thinking. My thinking is that it has a little more ways to drop. So it's probably not going to be something that I'm going to be enthusiastic about because the stock hasn't really dropped back down to what I think the normal levels are. And that's what it comes to stock flipping. Number one, remember what we said? Never, ever, ever, ever invest money that you can't afford to lose. You don't risk your life getting thrown out on the street because you put money in, put money out there. And you got your house note due or your rent is due, putting money out there because your car note is due, or your baby needs some food, diapers, formula, stuff like this. You don't ever do that. You don't ever risk that. That's called risk tolerance. Let me give y'all the pen again. There's that pen again. Right? Write that down, risk tolerance. So that's your risk tolerance, right? So never do that. And you can always do paper trading. Right? You can always do paper trading. Webull will allow you to do paper trading. And if you go, man, I'm gonna put some links down in this video, and where you can actually get some free stock. We can get some free stock from Webull and I believe crypto.com. something to that effect. They're actually going to give you free stock for signing up and putting a little bit of money into their account. So we want you guys to get some free stock too. That's what's up. And you get some free stock, I get some free stock. So let me tell y'all that. You get some, I get some. I get some, you get some. It's like boom, boom, boom. It's, you know, hey, residuals, like Mr. Chris Brown said. So that's what's up. That's what we want to talk about stock flipping today. I told you I give you the ones that I look at, which is NVIDIA, Amazon, Microsoft, Oracle, and Apple. I want you guys to at least lean in and understand the concepts when it comes to stock flipping, right? And a couple of things that I'm learning about myself. I do not like to trade on Thursdays. I usually try to see if I can't close out on Wednesdays. I don't like trading on Thursdays or Fridays unless I really see something that's cool as far as stock flipping is concerned. Then I will let it ride over the weekend. Normally, I don't like trades riding over the weekend. I don't like doing that. I just personally, I don't because, you know, anything could happen and I wouldn't be in a position to do something about it. So I don't like trades, going over the weekend. So I hope you guys understand when we're talking about stock flipping, that's what we're talking about. We're finding a stock that we determine is on sale. That means that it has dipped down to an area where we can say, you know what, that looks like it's on sale. It's down $1, $5, $10, $15 is down, and it's a very, very strong stock where it has the potential to go back up to its natural state, which is anything. Anything tends to return back to its natural state, and that's when it comes to stock flipping, and that's what we are talking about. Man, I've been here with y'all for like 21 minutes. I don't know if is this the longest live I've ever done? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it's cool. This is Around the Clock with Sacblack. I gave y'all the first thing that we were going to be doing when it comes to Around the Clock with Sacblack, Around the Clock with Sacblack, and it's called stock flipping. We're going to slide into, we'll have the next video coming up. So make sure you're checking out the videos. Make sure you check out all the past videos, man. They're really cool videos. At least they'll give you, a couple of ideas that you can use to make you some money as well. Other than that, man, I thank y'all. Tell somebody about what it is that we're doing. We'll continue. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that share button, and come check us out over here, man. We got, Friday nights, man, we got it cracking over there. And we're actually going to monetize you if you come to the stage and sing some tunes. Other than that, man, this has been a cool live, man. This has been a real cool live. I like the lighting. I like the background. I like all that good stuff. I think we're in a good place to continue to do more podcasts. What y'all think? Hey, go ahead. Hit me up on the chat. And I'll see you. Hopefully, I'll see you guys over there at karaoke. And I want to hear you guys sing. I do. Y'all know I'm a clown. I'm going to do my thing. You're going to see me act up. So I hope to see you guys on the next episode of Around the Clock with Sacblack, where we're going to have 2 o'clock. So this was 1 o'clock. We're going to do 2 o'clock. That's what's up, man. I'm going to see you guys on the next episode. I'm out. Peace.